Sometimes it looks like small worms when you pour it on stew or pap. Don't worry, they are very harmless. The woman sitting behind the counter looked experienced, like someone who had seen it all. She smiled as they walked in. "My daughters, welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?" Nicole spoke up first. "Auntie, we want something that will make our skin glow. We've used plenty of creams, but nothing works at all for us." The woman's smile faded a little. Then she leaned closer and whispered, "What I'm about to show you is not for everybody, but I can tell you girls are serious." The woman's eyes softened. She reached under the counter and brought out a slim black box with a gold label, "BioGlow Skin Renewal Kit." "This one is not an ordinary cream," she said. "It comes with a capsule. You mix it with your food. It works from inside. 7 days, your skin will shine like glass." "Mixed with food?" Bisi asked, looking confused. The woman smiled like it was nothing. "Yes, the capsule powder. Sometimes it looks like small worms when you pour it on stew or pap. Don't worry, they are very harmless. That's the only way it forms and works to give you a better result." Nicole's face lit up. "Worms?" She went further to tell them to keep it a secret, that it was a smuggled product and it cost just 45,000 naira for each set. Out of desperation, the ladies paid for it. Back at their home, their hands shook as they opened the kit. The capsule container had tiny silver pellets. When Lara sprinkled some of it into the pot of stew to try it, the flakes fell like tiny white worms, wriggling in the heat before dissolving. Bisi was so scared, but the seller's words, "harmless," echoed in their ears. If the woman in the market says it's fine, then it's fine. The three ladies ate the food, rubbed the lotion on their faces and bodies before going to bed. The first 2 nights showed no changes, but on the third day, their skins changed. Their pores were tightening, their spots were fading, shining like polished glass. When they walked around the compound, people could not stop looking at them. Even Onyi complimented them. They smiled proudly and their confidence returned. They started dressing better, going out more, and soon, rich men started to notice them. After 2 weeks of using the BioGlow Skin Renewal Kit, Lara, Bisi and Nicole could hardly recognize themselves. Their skin shined truly like glass, their curves more defined, and their faces glowed even without makeup. One sunny afternoon, while they were chilling off at a classy restaurant in Surulere, sipping juice and laughing loudly, their confidence filled the room. People kept turning around to give them a second look. That was when a tall, wealthy man known as Chief Onuko walked in. His presence commanded attention. Gold wristwatch, agbada, and a thick smell of money. When he saw the ladies, his eyes widened with admiration. "Beautiful angels, may I join you?" he asked with a broad smile. They all smiled, and Lara, the boldest among them, said, "Of course, Chief, please have a seat." Chief Onuko quickly introduced them to his 2 friends, Chief Emeka and Mr. Tony. These men were married but swimming in wealth. The men were instantly taken by the girls' beauty. Within weeks, they showered them with expensive perfumes, phones, wigs and clothes. Before long, they even rented a luxurious apartment for them on the island. The 3 friends had finally made it, but unknown to them, a storm was coming. Chief Onuko's wife, Madam Ebele, was no ordinary woman. She was feared and respected, a no-nonsense wife who guarded her husband like a lioness. One fateful afternoon, she walked into a restaurant to pick up food, only to see her husband dining and laughing with Lara. She didn't even bother saying a word. She simply turned around and drove home quietly. That night, she took one of her husband's boxers and went straight to her herbalist